Leaders started because Sarah Pachalko and I were the playground supervisors for Ridge. And playground supervisors often deal with students who misbehave on the playground, and there's kind of a punitive task to the teacher involved. And we decided when Ridge was developed, we didn't want it to be a punitive situation. We wanted it to be a place where we could encourage children to have positive play and to build some of the Ridge core values of responsibility, integrity, gratitude, dignity, and then effort.
Our teachers picked us because of responsibility and being nice and kind to other kids, and we got picked just because we're good kids and students and we can help out others.
So we asked for teachers to give us names of students who were not necessarily exceptional in their academics, but just really positive role models in their classroom. They showed kindness, they included others, they were fun, they were just really kind of nice kids who would be involved out on the playground. The hope is that as students are playing games at recess, some of the negative behaviors that you would see at recess, bickering, fighting, decrease because the students are engaged in active play with their peers.
My favorite part is I feel like I've made a lot of new friends, and I've just had fun doing it and helping out other people.
It connects people to help make new friends because we just moved into a bigger school.
We have a buddy bench, and if someone's on the buddy bench, a peer leader can go ask them if they can show an example of a game that we've learned in peer leadership, and we can play it with them and then try to get some other people to play. So that's basically what it is.
We always have the same game plan for our meetings.
Good afternoon, Riley.
The first thing we introduce is a new greeting that they can use in their classrooms. And we practice the greeting. After we have the greeting, we debrief about kind of like a notice and wonder, like what did you notice that worked well? What do you wonder? What are some strategies that you can have in your classroom if you encounter this situation?
Oh, there we go.
After we go through the greeting part, we teach a new recess game. And we get to play the game, so it's fun. So when the kids are at peer leaders, it's a fun activity. And again, we do a debriefing so that not only are they learning the game, they're learning the skills of how do I negotiate the situation on the playground if I encounter it.
Cheer people on. Cheering people on. Yeah, that's its biggest fan.
It's 2nd through 5th, but we learn the games and then we'll teach it to our class, and then some kids will go to younger groups like kindergarten and first to teach it to them.
It's like telephone. So it's where you do motions instead of whispering.
Today we were learning a game and it was called Chain Reaction, and somebody chooses 3 movements and you show it to the next person and the next person, and it's fun to see how it changes throughout the circle.
So one of the nicest benefits is overall our playground incidents reports, the number of students who are being reported to the principal for negative behavior has decreased. And the other positive thing is that as a whole, our building and our school, the kids are coming together and they're just playing more. So that has just been, we have documentation that the number of incidences have gone down and the positive referrals have gone up, so that's been great.
I think it's helped recess, and more people are being active and they're being able to get out the jiggles and get to talk to other people and socialize and not be as jumpy and talking in class.
There is such a short amount of time in a student's day where they get to free play, and you don't want to take that away from students. So we are proud of the fact that by encouraging peers, students, to teach games and play with other students, that students have more time for that free play and activity. Students aren't being, punished for some misbehavior. So kind of it works in conjunction with our whole Mentor community's goal of responsive classroom, of encouraging restorative practices in our disciplinary system, and it gives kids just an opportunity to play some old-fashioned fun games that we don't see that often. Everybody likes recess, but it feels better at recess to know there's somebody who will play a game with me and it's going to be a fun game. And I'm going to have an opportunity, no matter what student I am, to engage in some really great, fun play.